Hi guys, welcome back and thank you so much for watching. So, I have a bunch of perfume samples right here, and this is not all of it. I have a bunch of other samples in my closet, and I've had some of them for a long time. I would say like half a year or 3-4 months. Like I have a bunch of perfume samples that I need to review, that I want to talk about, and I just never do because I don't know, I think it's because I always buy something and I want to talk about that first, but these are actually very new. I got them a week or so ago, and all of these fragrances I really wanted to test for a very long time, and I finally did. And some of them I like, but most of them I do like them, but I don't want a full bottle, okay? So I definitely want to talk about this one first. So the first one I have is from Byredo, and it's called Young Rose. I believe this is new and it just came out, and it's kind of becoming popular. People are going nuts over it. And okay, by the way, some of you are asking me where I get these tiny samples, and this one is from Scent Split. And I also get my scents from Lucky Scent. So yeah, even though the samples are tiny, I still like both of those because, I mean, the customer service is outstanding. I absolutely love Lucky Scents. I never had a problem with them. They're always very polite. And yeah, I highly recommend Lucky Scents and also Scent Split. These are from Scent Split, and I actually have a few of them from Lucky Scent in here also. So yeah. Okay, so this is called Young Rose from Byredo. And you guys, people were like, okay, this is like Delina, you know, it's kind of similar to Delina. It's like a nice young rose, and absolutely not. This has nothing to do with Delina. First of all, I don't really smell a rose in here. It smells very fruity, kind of, it smells like a candy. Oh my god, yeah, it smells like a candy. It smells very sweet and kind of fresh at the same time. And a little bit soapy. But, so this is the thing, you guys. I know that there's iris in here, and I absolutely love iris. I love powdery scents. But sometimes an iris can smell like a boiled carrot, and that's what I get on my skin. The opening is very pretty. It's very like sweet, and you know, like it basically smells like a candy rose. The rose is in here. I can barely smell it. It's definitely not prominent in my opinion, but the iris starts showing up, and it's that boiled carrot. And this is the first time I smell iris like this. I used to watch like perfume reviews, and people would be like, oh, you know, there's iris in here and it smells like a boiled carrot, and I'm like, is that even possible, you know? And this is the first time that I'm smelling this boiled carrot, and I don't like it. It just ruins it for me. Like, why? Why? The opening was so beautiful. Why do you have to smell like a boiled carrot? You guys, if you love rose scents, definitely try this one out. I feel like the performance is not the best with this one either. I feel like it doesn't last that long, and it does project pretty well for the first hour or so, and then it sits close to the skin in my opinion. And yeah, it's gonna be a pass for me, unfortunately. Okay, the next one I have is called Ivory Root, and it's from Xerjoff. This is a very popular, and I was very excited to smell this one. However, when I checked out the notes, I saw that there's like a bunch of spicy notes in here, and yeah, it was just like a bunch of spices. And I thought, like, what can this smell like? Will I like it? Because a lot of women like this, you know, a lot of men like this, and I was very excited. However, I do not like this on myself. It smells very spicy, and to me, this is a masculine scent. My husband wore this. Do you see this tiny sample? There's a dabber in here. He dabbed this on his wrists, and he came downstairs, and I was like, oh my god, what are you wearing? It smells so, so good. And he said it was this. It was Ivory Root. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it smells beautiful, absolutely beautiful on a man's skin. However, I do not like this on myself. The performance is insane, over the roof, leaves a trail. Like I said, he only dabbed this on his skin, and he left a trail everywhere. I was amazed. I was like, oh my god, like absolutely amazing. great fragrance, great performance, great lasting power, sillage, everything's crazy. Definitely try this one out. Now the next one I have here is from Xerjoff again, and it's called Lua. And this was supposed to be like a powdery scent. I don't remember all of the notes. I think there's iris in here. It's basically a powdery scent. It's very feminine in my opinion. I don't think that this is a unisex fragrance, but you guys, like, it's nice. It's definitely given me retro vibes for some reason. I feel like my grandma used to have something like this back in the day, either like a shampoo or lotion, or like in the opening, that's what I get. It's very like kind of soapy, and then it smells very powdery, but again with that vintage vibe. And even though it's pretty, I wouldn't get a bottle. If you like powdery scents, definitely try this out. I feel like it sits close to the skin, but yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong, but in my opinion, this is more of a skin scent. It does project the first hour. Most of them do project the first hour or so, and then, you know, if the fragrance doesn't have the best performance, it starts sitting close to the skin after an hour or so, and I think this is the case with this one. Again, this is called Lua from Xerjoff. And then I have a sample from Lucky Scent, and it's from Zoologist. I feel like nobody ever talks about this house. Why? I know that this is popular in Europe, and I don't know, like, I don't hear anybody on YouTube talking about this. This is from Zoologist, and the fragrance is called Chameleon. Now, this is a very popular fragrance, and I thought that this was gonna smell very like unique. I thought that this was gonna like remind me of a jungle because there's a lot of green notes in here, and I believe there's something citrusy in here. I could be wrong, but you guys, to me, this is a tuberose scent. Like, really? Why? I like tuberose, but this is not the tuberose that I usually go for. It does smell green, it smells a little bit fresh, but it's also very sweet in my opinion at the same time. And there's a lot of that tuberose. It basically reminds me of the tuberose from Serge Lutens, from the Tour Noir, or what's the other one? I forgot the name of the other fragrance, but it definitely given me like the Tour Noir vibes from Xerjoff. But you guys, it's a tuberose scent, and I don't think that there's tuberose in here, to be honest. I have to check the notes again, but yeah, kind of disappointed. I expected more from this fragrance, and I don't know what the hype is about. I don't know how this performs. I heard that this has a good projection and stuff like that, but I'm not sure. I didn't test it that well just because I don't really like the fragrance. But yeah, definitely a tuberose scent. Next. Oh my gosh, you guys, I absolutely love this fragrance. This is from Byredo, and it's called La Tulipe. This is a tulip scent. You guys, I'm not gonna even open this because I know exactly what this smells like, and I wear this every night. You guys, it is the most realistic tulip scent ever. It smells like the tulip leaves and pollen from the flower itself. It basically smells like you stuck your nose in that flower and you're smelling the leaves of it and that pollen. It's the most realistic scent ever. Very feminine because it's so floral, and I think that it has a great performance. All I do is just like dab a little bit on my skin and I can smell it very well. Not for a long time. It starts sitting close to the skin after 2 hours or so, but it's still strong. I can definitely smell it. There's definitely something, a little bit of green stuff going on in here. It's basically the most realistic tulip scent ever. Definitely try this one out. I know that this sells pretty quickly on Lucky Scent and some other websites, but yeah, so gorgeous. You guys, absolutely love this fragrance, and I think I'm gonna get this. Okay, the next one I have is from Kilian, and it's called Good Girl Gone Bad Extreme. Now, I have the original version, and I really wanted to see what the extreme version smells like, and it's good, but there's something weird about it. I don't know what it is. To me, it doesn't smell similar to the original version whatsoever. It smells milky and creamy and sweet, but like I can't pinpoint the notes in here. All I smell is like something lactonic and creamy. I don't smell any apricots in here because in the original version there's a lot of apricots and floral notes in here. I smell something floral again and lactonic, and there's also something in here that's kind of pushing me away that smells a little bit plasticky. I don't know, there's something in here that's a little bit nauseating. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something that's very sweet. I can't even tell. But yeah, it's very pretty. It's very feminine again. I like it, but I wouldn't buy it. And I definitely prefer the original version of this fragrance. I'm not sure how it performs again because I didn't wear it like that. But I remember the first time when I dabbed this on my skin, I still smelled it after like 2 or 3 hours. Like I would just like move around my hands and I would be able to smell it. But yeah, it's okay. It's not the best, but yeah, I definitely prefer the original version. Okay, this one I do like. This is from Xerjoff and it's called IBITIRA. I hope I pronounced that right. But again, this is kind of similar to Lua, I think, from Xerjoff again. This is also very powdery, but this is more like, I don't know, it basically smells better. It's a powdery scent. I believe there's also floral stuff in here going on. And I also smell iris in here. It's also kind of giving me that carrot smell again, but it flies away pretty quickly. And then it also reminds me a little bit of Prada Infusion de Iris. I also own that fragrance. And it just smells very powdery, and I feel like this could also be unisex. Pretty, I like this fragrance too, but I don't know if I would purchase it just because I have Prada Infusion de Iris in my collection. And yeah, but if you like powdery scents, if you like Infusion de Iris, definitely try Ebitera from Xerjoff. Now the next one I have from Initio. Is it Initio? Initio? I heard that it's Initio. Whatever. It's from Initio and it's called Blessed Baraka. Baraka. I don't know how to pronounce it. Blessed Baraka. And I thought that I was gonna like this. However, I do not, and I don't even want to put this on my skin. It just smells, I don't even know, like I can't pinpoint out the notes in here. It's just mixed very well. It smells like something sweet in the opening, a little bit spicy, and then I smell something leathery in here, or animalic or something like that. Yeah, I definitely smell something rubbery and leathery, and I don't like that. I absolutely hate leathery scents. So yeah, Blessed Baraka or Baraka is not for me. And again, I don't know how it performs just because I did not like the fragrance, but my guess is that it could be pretty good just because of that strong leathery note, because usually leather is very strong and it lasts a long time on the skin. But yeah, definitely a pass for me. I do not like it. The next one I have is from Zoologist again, and it's called a Snowy Owl. Now, this is a new fragrance. I believe it came out in 2020, and the bottle is absolutely gorgeous. I know that they used to have a bottle that was like black, and then they have a white bottle. I'm not sure if the white one is the new one or the black one is the new one. And it has that white snowy owl on it, and I was very excited to see what this smells like. And I like it, but I don't know if I would buy this. Now, there's minty notes in here. There's mint, there's like earthy notes. What I smell in here is definitely a lot of mint and something green and fresh. And then there's definitely something dusty and earthy. It smells weird, basically. It smells like earth, mint, freshness, and snow. That's what I get from here. It's a nice scent. Would I wear this as a perfume? I don't know. I let my husband smell this and he said it's not bad, but I feel like it could get very irritating and annoying pretty fast. So yeah, I don't know. If you like earthy scents, if you like something definitely very unique and special, try Snowy Owl from Zoologist, and just try the house in general. All of their fragrances are very like different. They're heavy on animalic notes, they're heavy on like earthy notes, and definitely check that house out. But yeah, definitely not bad, and I definitely like that white bottle. I just want to have this in my collection just because of that bottle. It's so pretty and so cute, you guys. I absolutely love it. So yeah, okay, on to the next fragrance, and the next one I have again is from Initio, and it's called the Atomic Rose. Now this is very popular right now, and I wanted to see what the hype was about, and people were comparing this to Delina, the original Delina, and they're nuts. Like, I'm sorry, but they're nuts. How is this similar to Delina? I don't know. If you smell this fragrance, let me know what you think. But to me this smells like, it definitely is a rosy scent. The rose is very prominent in here, but it's very sweet. It definitely reminds me of Intense Cafe from Montal or Arabian's Tonka. I feel like they mixed a bunch of sugar in here and a rose, and it's very like dark and heavy. But this is definitely not Delina from Parfums de Marly. You guys, how do you even compare this? I just don't get it. It smells like Intense Cafe or Arabian's Tonka from Montal. That's what I get from this fragrance. Very pretty, however, doesn't smell like anything new. I wouldn't buy this just because I have a bunch of other rosy scents in my perfume collection. I have Ristretto Intense Cafe, I have Delina, I have Delina Exclusive, and yeah, it's good, it's good. I heard that the performance is great, but I am not sure myself just because I didn't test it that well. I smelled it and I thought it smelled boring because I felt like I already have something like this in my collection. But yeah, if you love rosy scents, if you do not own Intense Cafe or Arabian's Tonka, definitely try this one. Another one I have from Xerjoff, and it's called Immobile. You guys, I apologize for the pronunciation, but I'm gonna put all of the names and the notes down here. But this is in this neon yellow bottle that's very pretty, and it's basically a citrusy scent. And I was very excited to see what this smells like, but in my opinion, it doesn't smell like anything special. It smells very citrusy in the opening. No, excuse me, it does not smell citrusy in the opening. I forgot. It smells very green in the opening. It kind of reminds me of Sintra from Memo. It's that greenness, and then it starts drying down to the citrusy scent that's very lemony. It smells like the most realistic lemon in my opinion, but it definitely smells green and citrusy and lemony, and that's it. That's all I get from this perfume, and I'm disappointed. I thought there was going to be more to it. I thought that this was going to be more interesting. Definitely smells nice, but I'm not gonna buy it. The performance is okay. I wore this a few times. It's not the best, and I think that it's gonna be great for summertime. Now the next one I have is from Amouage, and it's called Imitation Woman. Now I wanted to smell this fragrance for such a long time, and I finally did. And I have like a love and hate relationship with this perfume, and I feel like I always have that with Amouage. But I feel like I found already the fragrances that I like from this house, and I think Imitation Woman is not it. It smells very weird in the opening. It's given me something fecal again. I noticed that a lot of Amouage fragrances give me that fecal note. I don't know what it is. It smells kind of fecal, and then it starts smelling green. There's black currant in this fragrance, and it's not the typical black currant that you would get in most perfumes. Now I smell those green leaves. Start smelling very green, and it's the leaves from the black currant. and then that black currant shows up. It smells sweet but very fresh at the same time. It's a very interesting and complicated fragrance, you guys. It's not the typical black currant, it's not the typical green scent that you get. It's just like a bunch of stuff mixed in here. It's definitely heavier on those green leaves and the black currant. And that's all that I get from here. It's not bad. I definitely like it, but it's not my favorite, okay? I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. I mentioned this in my other videos that I always have this love and hate relationship with Amouage perfumes. First I don't like them and then I love them. So yeah, I don't know. If you love black currant, if you love Amouage, definitely try Imitation Woman. Okay, you guys, I have two more. I'm almost done. Two more. I feel like this is such a long video. Now, I was also excited to smell this one because I always look for clean and soapy scents. And I thought that this was going to be it, but it is not. Again, this is from Zarkoperfume. Zarkoperfume, I hope I pronounced that right. And it's called the Muse. Now, this is supposed to smell like, I believe, cotton and just like something clean, something soapy, maybe like a laundry detergent. And you guys, it does smell that way, but then again, it does smell like clean cotton, like you just washed your clothes and you dry them, and you definitely get that soapy scent. But it's so like strong that I feel like my nose is vibrating from this scent. I'm not even joking. Like, it gives me a headache basically. I think it smells nice. If you like soapy clean scents, definitely try this one out. But it is so strong, and even though I dab this on my fingers, I can like smell it from far away, and every time I like bring up my nose close to the spot where I dab this, it's just like irritating my nose, and basically I don't like it. It's very strong, but if you do like clean and soapy scents, definitely try the Muse from Zarkoperfume. And then I have the last but not least. This is from Zoologist again, and I was absolutely excited to smell this fragrance. This is called Chipmunk, and the notes are very like complicated in here, and there's a lot of hazelnut in here. Now, I read that people say this is the most realistic hazelnut scent. It smells like the nuts, and it smells like the peel from the nuts, you know? And it does in the opening. And once I put this on my skin, I was like, oh my god, I think I'm buying this. You know, I was like, smells so good. I smell hazelnuts. I smell kind of like that hazelnutty chocolate or whatever. And then, you guys, the scent absolutely transformed and it became something that I do not like. Yeah, it definitely smells like earthy hazelnuts. Very yummy and very unique, and it doesn't smell like a perfume, you know what I mean? It just smells different. Like if you would spray this, people would not, I don't think that people would think that you're wearing a perfume. I don't know how to explain this, but it's just very different from whatever we wear on a daily basis. It definitely smelled like hazelnuts, and then those hazelnuts just kind of like flew away. And you guys, it smells like earth, dust, I don't know, like the woods, something dirty and heavy. And I smell tobacco in here. I usually do not like tobacco and fragrances, and that's what I smell. It smells dirty, heavy, leathery with lots of tobacco. And where's that hazelnut? Oh my god, I'm so upset because I really like the opening. And it was just a disappointment again. But yeah, this was the last fragrance. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any of these fragrances, or maybe you smelled some of them. Let me know what you think of that Atomic Rose from Initio. I'm very curious to hear what you guys are gonna say, if you think that it smells like the original Delino or not. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.